What's up, guys? Another day, another dollar. Today's video topic is how to let shit go. Letting it go, right? Seems like a simple topic at face value, but it is something that people just can't do. I feel like the big thing that people don't let go is like the way things used to be. You know what I'm saying? I think things are always changing in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing is ever the same. Life is about constant, unending change. You know what I'm saying? You're always going to be changing. Your personality is going to be changing. One of the reasons people break up, you could start dating someone and date them for like multiple years. But as you grow, you change as a person. And sometimes people change in a way that they are no longer compatible. So they could have been together 5-6 years. But like the longer it went on, the less compatible they were because they were changing as people. I feel like people gotta realize you're always gonna be changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, through every experience that you have every day, you're gonna be changing ever so slightly that you won't even recognize it. And over time, you're just gonna slowly change. You know, things are always evolving. That being said, you can't look at the past, whether it's a way you used to be. You're like, oh man, things were going so good then, maybe past accomplishments, right? You're holding on to things that you did that were good in the past. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was an ex, you're fucking stuck in the past over that. Maybe it's past failures. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get over some fumble or some failure you had in the past. You know what I'm saying? And can't get over that. You're living in the past, it eats you up. And then you see some people that live in the past, right? They're constantly in their own heads. They're always in their own thoughts. They like things. It's weird. It's like it's like a delayed experience where they like live through their memories and they're kind of like in a daze all the time. They're always thinking about shit that happened, right? And they're in a daze all the time. Not a daze, but they're always kind of zoning out and shit, thinking about stuff. And they're never really in the present. So then when something bad happens in the present or good, after that moment, they're thinking about that moment. And they're still not living in the present. And you don't want to be like that, because then you don't even live your life. You're just living your life in your own memories, in your head. And that's how you get anxiety, worse depression. It just bounces around in your head. You know what I'm saying? You ever notice that the people that like think the least tend to be the happiest? You notice that? Regardless though, whatever it may be that you're holding on to shit in general, I think it's good to like acknowledge things and have the memories of things, but after that, I think you just move on with your life and make new ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things that pisses me off is when people aren't doing anything with their life and they keep reminiscing about the same old stories, same times. And it pisses me off because it's like, why aren't you going to make new stories? Why have you been talking about the same damn stories for like a year, 2 years? Oh, back in high school, me and my friend. Oh, back in college, we did that. Like, bro, I get it. Like, I had amazing, insane times too. But I don't like talking about that shit because I'd rather make new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'll use the exes example because it's like, something that a lot of people struggle with. Dude, if you're stuck on your ex, like, that's the worst thing ever. Because you can't move on, dude. You can't find something that might be better, that might make you happier. And some people are just stuck in their own misery, and they'll be like, I'll never find anything better. I'll just be sad forever. Ah! You know what I'm saying? I've met people like that. And they're like, I don't care. There'll be no one. There'll be no one. All that kind of shit. And if you're going to think like that, yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen. But if you want the possibility of being happier in a way that you couldn't know, you gotta just leave it in the past and you gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? I remember my ex-girlfriend and I broke up. I remember I was down bad. I remember I was at school. Me and the boys. It was the end of school, so people were graduating. I remember we were like drinking all the time, and I was partying, like going to the bars all the time. I didn't feel better, but I was wallowing in my own, sadness and misery. And I had a dream. This sounds crazy. I had a dream that if I could just get over it, let it go, let the whole thing go, and just like not care about it anymore, then I would be happy again. I'd find new happiness. But like that, in the dream, that happiness would not find me unless I let everything go and just like came to terms with the situation, you know what I'm saying, and just let it go. Went from this to this, and I woke up and I was low-key in shock, bro. Someone told me it was like, maybe it was like a thing from God. I don't know. I was freaking out though. It was weird. But I did it, and I bro, I'm a lot happy, and all of it happened. I'm a lot happier. I found happiness again, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you just gotta let shit go, bro. Like, and whether it be like failures, accomplishments, your ego, if you're holding on to your ego, like things that you may have like thought you used to be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Whatever you're holding on to shit in general is bad. Having memories, great. Holding on to shit, like all holding on to shit does is like keep you from moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like in a I like referencing One Piece or any anime, whatever the fuck. In a show that you like, in the arcs, you know what I'm saying? Once one arc finishes, they go into the next arc like, you know, like whatever they learned from the last one. They're not thinking about the last one. They're not doing they're not fucking wallowing over whatever happened in the last one. It's a new adventure, you know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about everything that happened on the last one. You know what I'm saying? If they were doing that, there would be no new arc. There's no new arc for you unless you get over the last arc. You know what I'm saying? I feel like your life could be a series of arcs, and if you want more awesome arcs, you gotta finish up the old ones. You know what I'm saying? Put them away, right? You remember it. It was a cool arc. It was sick. Time to move on to the next arc. You know what I mean? You just gotta let it go, bro. You just gotta let shit go. You know, and just do you. And you're always gonna change, but as long as you know the shape of your soul, you'll be fine. Oh man, I'm going to the gym. All right, I'm working on a XXX Tentacion remix. You know, Peak, the GOAT. A Tear Out remix. Hey, 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 hey! Today's video, I'm gonna hit the gym, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.